Hello. So this is for pick a card for Tuesday, August 17th, 2021. And we have three groups here. So 1, 2, and 3. And you can choose one or multiple, whatever you want. Choose whatever. I will give you, this is for the vibes of Tuesday. So I will give you about a minute. The timestamps will be down below. If you already know which group you want, just go to the link down below. But the minute will start now, so for those who needs a little extra time, here you go. Okay, and that was about a minute. Okay, see you soon. Hello, group 1. So for today, for Tuesday, your vibes, you got the 4 of Bats. And this is actually the 4 of Swords in this deck. So this one says it's all about meditation, rest, retreat, relaxation, contemplation, recharging your energy before the next phase begins so you are ready to go. Okay, and your second card, you got the Lion Spirit. And he's all about be generous of spirit. And he represents basically thanking the higher ups, pretty much. Whoever you believe in, show gratefulness and be thankful that you have help and you have people or beings, whatever you believe in, kind of on your side. So, and then you got the Fox. And the Fox represents employment, being watched, wits, and cleverness. So then you have the letter K. You have red, yellow, and purple, light purple for your little charmy thingies here. You have the number 8. You have peace. And then you have Uranus, and he represents rebellion, freedom, change, and unconventionalness. And then your little ruin for today is this little guy. And he's all about advice, communication, contemplation, inspiration, authority, tradition, blessings, initiations, and divine inspiration. So, putting all these together, I think your vibe for today, or Tuesday, is saying, your cards are saying that you might be, because this is a symbol of work, so maybe you're working very hard at this time. You might be working on a project, and it doesn't have to be necessarily like job work. It could just be any type of thing, even a hobby. Sometimes hobbies feel like work at times. So it could be anything that you're doing, just, whatever resonates with you is what it's talking about. So this little guy here is probably saying your job or your project or whatever you're doing, you might be kind of working hard. And people are watching and they're noticing that you're working very hard and you're probably having some success with it. But don't forget you might need to take some time out for yourself to take a moment, rest. And maybe through doing that, I know sometimes with me, if I kind of, through my spiritual practice, it sometimes helps recharge my battery. So maybe the Lion Spirit is here to say that maybe you're kind of resting, or what will help recharge your batteries is maybe engaging in a little bit more of whatever spiritual practice you believe in. So it might help and kind of recharge yourself, and you'll find peace. And this Uranus here, he's all about rebellion, freedom, change, and unconventional ways. So maybe you're kind of working on something that's a little bit more unconventional, or maybe you need to go around about something a little bit more of an unconventional way. So, and because this one is about communication, so maybe even your spirits are trying to communicate with you, and you'll be able to kind of be a little bit more receptive if you take a moment to rest a little bit. Sometimes we get like more of a intuition when we rest and we're not really thinking about everything we're supposed to do. Sometimes you get like a little bit of moments of clarity or intuitive messages coming your way. So maybe this is kind of spirits are trying to, your team has your back, and they're trying to maybe send you some messages. So that's what your vibe is for Monday. And think of a question. We'll do the magic 8 ball in a second. So think of a question to ask the magic all-knowing 8 ball. But first, we are going to do your food fortunes. So we will ask the food fortune tarot deck, what spirit of what dish shall be with you on this Tuesday? Oh, food fortune tarot deck, what dish shall be with group 1 on Tuesday? Oh, he flew out. Let me go grab him. Okay. Ace of Mains. You got the spirit of canned soup shall be with you on this Tuesday. And then also, we'll do like a little bit of a inspirational card. Because sometimes little inspirational quotes do people wonders. So, let's see. Okay. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. So that's a very nice card. Okay. So then you got those two. Okay. So now let's do your magic 8 ball. Oh, magic 8 ball. What is the answer to group 2's question, or group 1's question? Sorry, group 1. What is the answer to group 1's question? It says, my sources say no. So the magic 8 ball has spoken. Its sources say no, and it's connected to the higher ups, so it is all knowing. Okay, group 1, I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye. Hello, group 2. So this is for your Tuesday vibes. So you got the 4 of pumpkins, and this little guy represents he's actually the 4 of pentacles in this deck, but he represents hoarding, feeling poor, holding yourself back out of fear, saving money, security, and control, afraid to spend for fear you do not have enough or you could lose what you have. So, and then you have the eagle spirit, and this says, eagle spirit has your back. So the spirit has your back. And then you have the tower, and this is all about innovation, discovery, structure, enlightenment. Okay, and then for your little charmy thingies over here, you have 1 and 3. You have orange, and you have brown, the color orange and brown. You have the month of January. You have courage. And then you have, this symbolizes Chiron, who represents the wounded healer, and he represents needing to heal old wounds. So, and then you have, for your little ruin, this one represents being nurturing, nourishment, mothering, fertility, beauty, healing, growth, and spiritual growth. So you have a lot of things about healing. You might be feeling right now that you don't have enough. It could be financially, it could be whatever. Everybody's situation is a little different, but you might be feeling that you have to hold on to what you have. You might not have enough, or you're concerned about having enough in the future, financially or just material wise, whatever, having enough of any, whatever really fits your situation. So you might be having a little bit of a concern how the future is going to come about. So you might be holding on to what you have and worried about having worries. But this is saying that the higher ups, spirit has your back. The higher ups, your spirit guides, your angels, relatives, whoever that have passed, whoever you is your team, your spiritual team. I like to think that we have spiritual teams. So your spiritual team is saying that they have your back. So you might be seeing some synchronicities, sometimes numbers. I know when I'm very stressed, I think my spiritual team has a sense of humor. So I always see the number 420. If I'm really stressed about something, I know that's the international smoking weed time or something. I always get a kick out of that. But I think they're telling me to chill out. I think that's what it is. Sometimes I get very stressed about things, and I think, all of a sudden I'll see the number 420. I'll always see it on the time, and it's not like I'm seeking it out. It just always seems to come up, and I think it usually comes up when I'm really, really being stressed out, and I think that's their way of communicating to me that you need to chill out. It's going to be okay. So I know some people have certain numbers with repeating synchronicities of repeating numbers, but it really could be any number that means anything to you. So it could just be a birthday or anything, any repeating number that you see. It doesn't have to make sense to anybody else, but if it makes sense to you, that's your spiritual team trying to communicate with you that, you know what, it doesn't even have to be numbers. Some people, I knew a lady, she found pennies all the time. And she always felt that, I think it was dimes or pennies, that her father, apparently he always found dimes or pennies. So it was something that she felt that her father that had passed was trying to communicate with her. So it could just be anything that works for you. But they're just saying that they have your back through this. So you're going to get through it. And the Tower was about structured enlightenment, innovation, and discovery. So it's probably, you're feeling maybe through them, you might be feeling a little bit more enlightened, because they're trying to talk to you or send you messages. So just be courageous at this moment. And these two with the healing, have the healing energy. So it could also be something from your past. Maybe you didn't have enough in a certain time prior, and you're worried about going back to that time again, with whatever that might mean to you. So it could be that you have to maybe heal from that a little bit so you can feel more confident, because it could be holding you back. So, because sometimes we do that, sometimes old things creep back up, and it kind of prevents us from really moving forward in the way we really should be moving forward. So it's talking about maybe old wounds. Maybe you've been thinking about old things or old wounds or situations that have happened, and it's kind of creeping back in, and it's making you feel this way. This feeling of fear or not having the security. So, but they're saying that, they have your back, and so that might just be the vibe for Tuesday. So just be aware of that. Okay, so in a second, think of a question. We're going to ask the Magic 8 Ball the answer to your question. But first, we are going to do your food fortune for the day. So what dish will be with group 2 on this Tuesday? Let's find out. Oh, food. What dish will be with group 2 on Tuesday? Okay, you got the link. The spirit of the sausage link will be with you. And this could be any type of link. It could be regular or vegan. It doesn't discriminate. Whatever works for you. You have the spirit of the link on Tuesday. And then also, let's do your little motivational quote. And you got, I love this, be a Fruit Loop in the world full of Cheerios. So I think this is saying just be yourself. Just be yourself. I love that one. I think that might be my favorite one. So, okay, so group 2, we're going to ask it the old Magic 8 Ball the question. Answer the question. Oh, Magic 8 Ball, what is the answer to group 2's question for Tuesday? The Magic 8 Ball says, concentrate and ask again. Okay, group 2, we got to really stay focused. We got to be focused here. Oh, Magic 8 Ball, what is the answer to group 2's question for Tuesday? It says yes. So you got a yes. Okay, group 2, I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, group 3. So today, your vibes for Tuesday are you have the 10 of Ghosts, which are the 10 of Cups in this deck. And this represents emotional bliss, happiness, attainment, harmony, alignment, blissful relationships, divine love, joy, and emotional contentment, especially within the family. And of course, family could be whoever is you consider as family. It doesn't necessarily need to just be blood. It could be whoever your peeps are. Then you have the whale spirit, and he says, trust the great mystery. Now, this spirit, they said that the whales have been here before the start of time, or at the beginning of time, at least in this deck. So the whale spirit knows everything. He's all knowing. He's seen everything. He's heard everything. He just knows everything. So that's what he's like a very old person who just knows it all. So nothing shocks the whale spirit anymore. So then you have the stork, and this is a card of pregnancies, beginnings, birth, starting, giving, benefiting from something that has been worked on. So there you go. And then you have your little rune, or not your rune, your little stone. It says focus. And you have for your letters, you have F and W, and 109 for the numbers. You have full moon, so something, this could just signify maybe the full moon has certain meaning to you, or it could mean something might be coming to fruition during the full moon, or just take it how it works. And then you have this little ruin. So this little guy, he's been coming out a lot lately. So I think he has a message for many people. So he's all about misfortune, damage, shock, short-term distress followed by long-term rewards, powerful natural forces, evolution, regeneration, and cosmic union. So he's about, especially with everything kind of going on, there's a lot of stress in the world and things happening. But I think the main thing here is about short term, but you get a long term reward from it. So basically, this to me is saying that you're probably having, like your Tuesday, you might be feeling emotional, like happiness within your family or yourself. Things could kind of be going well. You just feel good. And you might have been working on some type of project. It could have been work. It could be a hobby. It could be whatever, school, whatever, your garden, anything, your fish tank, whatever. And maybe something wasn't quite going as well, or maybe you'll find a little bit like a bump in the road. And this is saying just trust in the process. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right track. And it could be a new project you're starting, because this is about beginnings. So, and I think it might, it's giving you happiness. So just stay focused. And if there is a little bit of a bump in the road today, just trust the whale spirit has your back and knows everything and is not surprised about the bump in the road. So even though if it might be a little bit not shocking, it might be something silly, but the whale spirit already knows about it. He's been there, done that. He's just like, whatever. So just trust in the great mystery. And so that is that. It seems like it's going to be, and just stay focused. So yeah, so that is that. And powerful natural forces, this really could be something that's out of your control. Like with everything that's going on, maybe you have some type of little plans or something, and you might have to change your plans because of things outside your control. So that could be something, maybe there's a little bit of a change of plans or a different direction, but it's going to be, in the end, it's going to be fine. So that's what this is saying to me. So think of a question we will ask the all-knowing Magic 8-Ball in a second. But first, we shall do your food fortunes. We will ask, what dish or drink will be with you? What spirit of the dish will be with you on this Tuesday? Let's find out. Oh. The golden ball is with you. And these are falafels, and they are absolutely delicious. If you've never had one, I truly recommend. So the golden ball, the golden falafel will be with you on Tuesday. Okay. So, and then we'll get a little inspiration card. A little inspiration never hurt anybody. Okay, and then you got, once you stop chasing the wrong things, the right ones will catch you. Oh, that's really nice. So you got that too. And then let's ask the all-knowing Magic 8 Ball. Oh, Magic 8 Ball, what is the answer to Group 3's question for Tuesday? It says, better not tell you now. I like to think the Magic 8 Ball knows of a really nice surprise coming your way, and it just doesn't want to tell you because it doesn't want to ruin the surprise. So that's what I like to think. So, okay, Group 3, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.